Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, Monday through Thursday. This is a general reading, and you know, general readings, I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I will then pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, and whatever the message is that comes through, I just deliver it, and it's usually best when I don't even try to decipher, just give you the message. Now, also, too, just want to remind you, it is so important that you like, share, subscribe. It keeps me on the channel. It keeps me going. It just helps to promote the channel. So that's a really good thing. And I thank you all for joining me today. Now, a couple other things is that, I posted a couple of weeks ago or about a week or two ago, there's some issues that are still happening. There is, the darkness tries to attack the light, tries to go after where you are most vulnerable. So please continue with your prayers, your thoughts, your good wishes, your light. The thing about light and dark is that light is a great sanitizer, and darkness cannot be where light is. So I feel very positive. I just know that higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, divine, has, the source, our one source, has this covered. So I want to thank you all, and I'm going to ask you to still continue, okay? Please continue to support me in prayer and in however it is that you reach out to your higher power. Now, let's start our readings. Hello, my Aries. How are you? Well, let's see what we have for this week, okay? Now, one thing, and I should have put this in. Oh, okay, right away. We're getting Michael. Michael, the warrior, the protector. He's the head honcho of the archangels. He, basically saying the world to you, giving you that things are opening up for you, that there are so many choices coming. You've done a great job. We have a 21. We have the 2, which is choices. 1 is a new beginning. Lots of things can be happening. But back to what I was saying, on May 5th, it's going to be 5-5, and we're going to have 2021, which you add those numbers up. Those are also 5. So 555, change, change, change. It's also 5 is the number of grace. So let's have some divine grace as we go through some changes, okay? So the world, that one was very much yours. Again, remember, if you reach out to your higher power, your guardian angel, spirit guide, your voice of the universe, your divine, the source, this is Archangel Michael. Strong energy. Basically will fight through a lot of the stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you, though, with Archangel Michael, it has to be something that will, what you're fighting for, it cannot be for selfish reasons. Okay, I'm getting that really clear. I need to make some clarifications. It has to be for the betterment of, I don't know, your family, yourself. It's not, possibly, the world. It's not for selfish reasons. Okay, so if this is something that in your heart needs to be done, call on Archangel Michael. He'll do it. He'll be there for you. This is about a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth, and insight. I like that. Next card. The Queen of Ariel. Now, the Queen's underlying energy is water. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. But Ariel is all about earth energy. It's about very tactile, someone you can touch, your home, your job, your world, however you create your money. This is about, creating a home. This is about creating a place. This is about creating a place for the people you love, that you care for, not just care emotionally, but possibly physically care for. This is, so this could be about getting a new home, a new house. This is about putting them in a sense of security, but you yourself also have this sense of security too. So I would say I'm kind of feeling that between the World and the Queen of Ariel, that this is you actually creating a foundation, actually building on the foundation that you have already created. So again, this could be about a new home. Maybe you're moving this week. Maybe you're putting on an, putting down a, a bid or an offer. Maybe there's something, new apartment, but it's like moving into a better area, a better place. I feel a lot of security with the Queen of Ariel. Okay? So this is about mature, practical, generous, happy. Nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Your next card is the Four of Raphael. Okay, the fours have a lot of stability to it. They also have some organization. Now, you think of the stability as the four legs of a table. Now, we also have Raphael, which is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's fluid and there's emotional energy. So there's has a lot of moving on type of energy that you could be even moving into another total area. This has some sadness, but yet there's the future. This has this energy of, okay, let's liken it to an apartment. I've outgrown the apartment. We have too much stuff, too many people for the apartment. We need to move. We're going to get this other place. It's going to be perfect. Everything's going to be perfect except my apartment has where all my friends live. It has all where my shopping is. I don't want to leave it, even though this is going to be better. So there's a mournful attitude with this. It's like, yes, I do want to go and move on, except I'm not quite ready to. You know what? Grieve a little bit. Do what you need to do. But this is pretty set in stone. Okay? Okay. Anyway, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions, because I do feel like, my Aries, you're affecting the other people that are going along with you, and it's kind of like you're dampening some of the joy. If it's a family, we're going back to the example again. If it's a family, it's kind of like you're dampening a little bit of this. However, this does have a little bit of it has a sadness to it. And it does have a goodbye type of energy here. So now that was just an example. Let's see what we have. But the goodbye and the sadness energy is there too. It's also there's a kind of a goodbye to an old dream here too. And it's, and again too, the full moon to the new moon, we're going into, we're in the waning period. That is when you release things. So this is a good time to release it. But there is a sadness with that. It is kind of saying goodbye to a dream, goodbye to a preconceived thought, or something that, maybe there was somebody in your life, is someone in your life that you just thought, okay, this time it'll be different. This time it'll be different, because there's a lot of moving on here, and yet it's kind of like a reality when you realize, no, things aren't different. Okay. Your last card, the Ace of Water. So again, this is moving on. Aces are new beginning. Aces are one, so they're new beginnings, new starts, new parts of your journey. Water is Raphael again. So this is like, this is something about letting go, moving on, letting go, moving on. Okay, so there's going to be this feels very active this week for you, my Aries. But there's this emotional component with it. There's the practicality of the Queen of Ariel. There's the angelic, the world. Hey, time to move on. It's, things are opening up. Hard to say goodbye. You get around to it though. You get around to it, and you just kind of like close the door on that part of your life, and you do move on. Anyway, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. A lot of that does seem, now a new home could be a job, your relationships. I haven't done this for a little bit. Could be your work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home. but this does have this kind of moving on. There's a sense of stability between the world and Queen of Ariel. So you might be leaving it could even be that you're leaving a relationship that just wasn't healthy for you, even though your heart was very full. Maybe you were in love with somebody. It just wasn't a healthy relationship. You always were being disappointed. Maybe there's this new relationship coming that just the person maybe doesn't pull up that passion, but yet meets a lot of your other needs. So there could be that too. Okay. Okay. So let's go on, but there's a lot of moving on here. Moving on. What? Oh, okay. That was interesting. The card didn't. Anyway, never mind. What crystal or energy for my Aries? Here we are. Water. Drink a lot of water. Here we go. You've got your 2 water here. Water cards there, and now you have water. So drink a lot of water. Keep some water at your bedside. Water is very good, but it's also, this could be a week that's very emotional for you. Intuition can be very strong this week. Psychic powers, but also healing. So really interesting reading for you, my Aries. There's a lot of moving on, and with moving on, you have to let go. Okay? Okay. So, my Aries, remember, the like, share, subscribe button, it does help. More importantly, my Aries, and as always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.